Hey everyone, I'd like to welcome you to a thatboyismine.com exclusive interview with Ryder McCloud and Aris. So guys, when you first heard of each other and visited each other's profiles, what was your first impression?
You want to go?
Well, when I first discovered that Aris was a new model, I had to check him out and thought he was cute. Um,
I didn't know. I honestly didn't know anything about anything when I started, and Ryder was one of the first models that I met on the actual site. So I was excited to actually get to know somebody outside of outside of just the few customers that knew of me.
Cool. How did you find out about each other?
Um,
our lovely boss.
a lovely boss introduced us.
Cool. What specifically turned you on the most about Aris, Ryder, or Ryder for Aris?
With Ryder, he's just super cute. Like all of his personality traits and everything, and he has this like sarcastic thing going on for him whenever he's in his chat room.
I definitely know what you're talking about.
How
How about you, Ryder?
What was the question again?
What specifically turned you on the most about Aris?
Definitely his personality.
Fair enough. So, how long did it take for you guys to decide you wanted to do a duo show with each other?
Well, I had creeped in his chat room for a couple times without saying anything because I was all nervous in my first week of performing and everything. But once the idea was suggested, it didn't take me long to realize that it would be a good idea and that I wanted to meet him in person and everything.
Yeah, our boss introduced us to the idea. Took me like a fraction of a second to decide.
Awesome. So, why don't you guys explain your feelings leading up to the big day for your first show? Why don't we start with Ryder?
Of course, there's the nerves and the what's the word I'm looking for?
Anxiety?
The anticipation.
Sure.
But yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Anticipation. Just waiting for we're just waiting for the moment.
Sure. Aris?
I was nervous just because it was my first duo show that I've ever done. Plus, I'm just a new model in general. But as it got closer and closer, I started getting hornier and hornier every day.
Oh, yeah,
I was imagining all the stuff I was gonna try out that you can't do by yourself.
There's that too, of course.
Always a good thing. Were there any surprises when you finally met, each other in person?
Not really, because we had been talking before we met, and had already gotten to know each other pretty well before we met each other in person.
It definitely sounds like it was important for that.
Yeah.
For you guys to establish a little bond with each other before you ended up doing a show with each other. So that's good that you had worked that out ahead of time. How about you guys describe your first kiss together?
Passion.
Yeah, it was super passionate. I knew Ryder had soft lips and soft skin from what he said, and I was excited to kiss him, but I didn't know he was going to be so into it right away, which was really nice.
Sounds like the sparks were flying. So now that you've spent some time together in person, why don't you name some things you'd like to try with each other on cam during the coming week?
Well, something that we haven't tried is I really like getting tickled.
All right.
I don't know. I've never been tied up or anything before, but I might want to try that.
Try some light bondage and tickle torture.
I've tried about everything I want to, but because I'm not really kind of person who comes up with ideas on the spot.
Pretty
Yeah.
vanilla in bed.
I've got a pretty creative mind.
Alright, well, it sounds like you guys are a good match for each other then. You know, Aris will test your limits, Ryder.
Good.
Why don't you guys tell us about some of the activities you have planned while you're not broadcasting?
Oh, you know.
You know?
What does that mean?
Touching, sucking, fucking, those kinds of things.
When you're not broadcasting?
Maybe.
Alright.
And then there's also
We are really horny guys.
going
Even when
to.
we're not broadcasting, there's still a lot there.
That's good.
Not sure what else is planned for us, but I know we're going to a club.
Awesome. Sounds like a good time. Do you guys feel that your feelings for each other could develop beyond just this duo show?
Well, we're already pretty good friends because we've been talking to each other before we started the duo. So it's already beyond just the whole professional aspect of just duo. But there's definitely a possibility of more. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. And thing is, I live far away, so.
Alright, well, I guess
Still never know what can happen.
fair enough. That wraps up our interview for thatboyismine.com. Be sure to check out Ryder McCloud and Aris Troy on flirtforfree.com. Thanks for stopping in, guys.